Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Tanya, Sidekick Crafts, and today is Watercolor Wednesday, Thursday. Yes, it is. Oh, what does that mean? Well, it's Watercolor Wednesday, but I missed it yesterday because I got so busy that I ended up doing it on Thursday. So, apologize for my tardiness to my own open collab, but here I am. We're doing it. Today we're going to do something super easy, super fun. I'm using my Temu, some of my Temu dies. And I think I'm going to use this one and this one today. I'm going to just put these away. We're not doing anything intricate. We are not doing anything hard. So I'm using these 3 dies today. We're going to make a card. These 3 I got from Temu. I'm very excited. They worked pretty well. I've got a couple others that weren't working with my magic mat that I got from scrapbook.com because it's kind of squishy and it's squished out. So they didn't cut properly. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But I'm going to work with those and come back and show you how they worked out on Friday. They seem to be cutting just not evenly. And I think that's the problem with my mat. It's not a problem with the die. But these cut out perfect. Well, I don't know about this one yet. Haven't cut it because we're going to do this one a little bit different. But this one cut out perfect. And I'm really happy about that, as did this one. I cut out a whole bunch of these since I was at it, took my scraps, took some colors, and just went to town with those. So had a lot of fun making those, and and it worked out great. So they're super cute. They've got the stitching around the outside with the happy birthday, and this little part didn't come out. I'll poke it later if I use it. Actually, it's bugging me, so we'll just knock it out right now. So there it is. So these are going to be great for cards. I'm super excited about that. So what we're going to do is something super easy. I'll put the links to those dies in my description box, and so that you will be able to find them easily. I can do that. And then let's see. We're going to start. These are going to go quick, so I'm going to actually do 2. Let's start with the sunset one with the palm trees. So my thought is this would be beautiful to put kind of a sunset on there. So what I'm going to do is use the whole page, and this is just, what is this? Strathmore watercolor paper. It's not the most expensive, but it works pretty well, and I'm using that front side. So what I'm thinking of doing is just painting the whole paper and making a sunset with it. And we're just going to let the paint do its thing. I'm going to get it nice and wet. Hopefully there's nothing to see yet, really, just water going down. But we'll get the page nice and wet so it'll just run. And then we'll find the best spot for the die once we've got all the color down. We'll figure out where it would be the prettiest with what we've got going on. So, paper's wet. Let's get some color on here. I think I'm going to go with something like this up here at the top because we're thinking sunset, and I'm good with movement. I want it to move. So let's just drop a lot of that paint up in there. Let it do its thing. I don't care if my thumbprint shows on the edge. This is going to be way too big to use the whole card. So we'll just kind of drop that in. Again, let it do its thing. I kind of want to keep that color kind of up towards the top though. If it comes down too much, it's going to interfere with some of the other colors and it's going to look kind of funny. So we're going to go there, and then I want to drop in an orange right across here. We'll let them play. Kind of squish it into here even. Those colors play a bit. Now you can do this you could do this another way, and you could spray your water bottle on it. Now if the water gets the color gets too far, we can always use a paper towel and kind of dab some of that up, because we're going to want this to be into the blues, and the orange and the blue is going to turn to brown. We don't necessarily want brown in this picture because it won't show anyway. So we can just kind of do that. Again, let the color do its thing. We can go in here and, if there's any space that's too much in there, we can kind of dab it out. And then let's put some yellow in there. My paper's tending to turn dry here, so let's just kind of do that. Put some yellow, and we can kind of dab it in here. I'm just taking it straight from the pan. that go. Kind of keep going there, paint. Now we've got a lot of red at the top, but not really. I'm going to kind of blend this a little bit through here too. Just dab it in. It's going to make its own colors. That's okay. Actually, you can kind of see where I'm going with it, right? It's going to be beautiful. Now we need to get some blues in there. All right, let's get some of this yellow up out of there. A little bit too much, I think. So let's get some blues. We probably won't do actually the whole page because now that I'm looking at it, that's going to be too long. And I don't want it too long because we need the blue. Oh, see how it's turning brown down here? Kind of a greenish brownish. Let's try this again. I don't like that, so. We want the blue in there though because it's water, right? And then I kind of want a little bit of like a turquoise in here. Just brighten that up a bit. Maybe along the horizon. Give it kind of a look, kind of like waves maybe. We'll just kind of spread that in there. Let it spread. That's kind of cool. Let's kind of test it and see what we got. Look at that. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I think I'm aiming towards more around there. Maybe. Not liking this spot right here. I kind of want some deeper blue in there. You can go in and play with it and make it kind of do what you want it to do a little bit. I mean, of course, we all know watercolor has its own mind, but I'll go deeper blue up here. It's kind of blooming out into the sky a little bit, which is a little bit weird because then it's going to look like, I don't know what it's going to look like, but I kind of want to smear that out a little bit. Kind of cool. All right, what was this color? I'm going to put some indigo in there because it's my favorite blue and I think it has its place there. Just little dabs of it. Doesn't need a lot because it's really dark, but it's gorgeous. Now, see, it's doing it again. Probably because it's still, well, it is because it's still wet. We'll just kind of, okay, so we're going to leave this alone a little bit, let this dry and do its thing. It won't take long. The next one I want to do, I'm thinking this one is going to be like a night sky. I want this one dark with blues, kind of like a galaxy kind of thing. And I want to go this way with it. So my design is going to actually have the holes in it. And then I've got some gold paper or silver, whichever looks better. And I'm going to put behind it. So that's kind of my thought on that one. Let's see if it turns out that way. Oops, we'll just get this all wet. I'm going straight in with the indigo on this one. The indigos and blues. I want it to be dark. Straight in there. Let's just get that indigo. Get that going. Doesn't need to be solid, of course, but you know, it's gonna do stuff. So we'll just let it do stuff. We're gonna put some purple in there. Some other blue in there. Just mix it up, have some fun with it. Super easy. Go back in and add water if you need to. Add more color. Let it blend and swirl and all the things. Some more, let's see. Just trying to use different shades. Kind of trying to muck it up, honestly. Trying to just get some color moving in there. Drop them in. No particular rhyme or reason. Look at how that indigo is separating. It's really different. We can even go in here and have some fun and just kind of lift some of that out. It's going to give it some texture. We can go in for a second layer. My paper towel's turning out pretty. We can use that for something else if we want to. You know what I'd like to do? Ooh, this would be pretty too. So what about, this is kind of cool, using some mica powder, mica sprays. Mica. This one, oh, this is probably the wrong one. This is Moonshadow Mist. I'm not liking that already because it's, you know, kind of the wrong color. Let's find something better. I mean, I love the color, but not exactly what I wanted. We're going to use this gold. Is this gold? I think it's like a gold or something like that. What about, give me a purple frosted juniper. That's green. There's a purple. This one is Hocus Pocus. We all know that's beautiful. Now we're talking. Let's let that do some stuff. So just because we pick a watercolor doesn't mean that's the only medium we can use, right? We can use other things. And on top of that, I'm going to use some water to help that do its thing. This is going to pour off of here, and that's okay. It's going to do that. Once again, if we use too much, we can get in there. See how that's turning kind of layered and textured. Gorgeous. And then I want to use, what was the other one? Copper. I think I'm going to see if I have a blue too. That one's Winterberry is not it. Nope. Nope, no peppermint. Flickering candle's wrong. Flickering candle might be fun though. Let me look at that real quick. Green is not it. Ooh, yes. Oh no, that's frosted juniper. I thought that was a blue. I thought that was marine blue. I have snow flurries. Snow flurries could be fun. That's blue. Oops. What's that one? Dusty Tomb. I wonder. I think that might be too dark. Although I do like the idea of some black splatter in there. We'll do that different. Stress oxide spray, marinated. Not marinated. I said marinated. No. This might work nicely into this. A little more than I intended. This is just turning into a really cool piece here. Clean up my mess. This is one of the messiest mediums to me, in my mind. Let's see. Again, I'm going to dab up some of these darker spots. This is lovely. I'm going to put in some more indigo because I'm losing that dark color in here. So I want to kind of bring some of that back. And I'm going to spray the water bottle just like the others to kind of bring some of that out. Oops, I'm sorry. I totally bumped the camera. Make that spread. Now, it'd probably be a good idea to use the heat tool to set some of this in between. So if you're doing this at home, that might be a good idea. I'm trying to save some time, but that would be a great, probably, idea. Get some of that off the edges. Look how it's just kind of doing its thing there. Love it. I'm going to bring some of these lighter spots back up too. Layers, right? That's beautiful. Look at my paper towel. Okay, now I think I do want to use Crooked Broomstick. Is that the color? No, because that's a brown. That's not what I wanted. Green candle. I thought I had one that was more of a copper feel. Let's see if this one might do the job. Because then we could put gold behind it. Oh. Let's see. Is that what I want? Be too bright. Yeah, I think that's too bright. That's not what I want. We're not going to do that. Ooh, I know what we can use. I know what we can use. I know. I've got a solution to this. I have got, let's clean that up. I've got some metallic watercolor. That's what I have. And it's right here in this drawer. I'm sure of it. Because I put all my watercolors in here, didn't I? I believe I did. Except today when I dig through it and find out maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm missing one. Well, that's disappointing. I don't have it here. Where in the world would it be? Well, if it's not here, I can't use it. So we're not going to go looking through the house for stuff. Do I have something? I'm sure I must have something else that's metallic. I'm going to think about that. I'm going to think about that. You know what I could do? I could do this. I could do... it just a different way. If I just put that. Come on, flicker green candle, where'd you go? Seriously. Here's what I'm thinking. Instead of spraying it on like that, what if we just do this? I mean, we're gonna do it because I already started to do it. How's that? Now, it is very bright. I was hoping for a little bit smaller. The smaller splatters are getting on my desk, not on the paper. We're going to counter that, however, with, actually, let's do this. I'm going to just do this. I don't want it to spread too much. We're going to counter that with black splatter. I could have just used white splatter, I suppose. But I wanted the metallic part of it. I haven't opened that for a while. Let's see, where'd that brush go? I've got the perfect brush for this, which is also missing, which is stiff as a board. Just kind of, yeah, I've ruined this brush. I've already acknowledged that. This may not even work in here anymore. Oops, well, not like this it won't, because that's not going to work out for me. I don't like that at all. And this is just watered down acrylic paint. I'm just going to kind of smoosh that in as if I'd intended it. And just use it as little darker spots. More texture, right? Okay, instead, I don't want to use those watercolor brushes. Those are spatial. Let's try this one instead. I think this will work better. Just tiny spots, guys. Come on now. Wish I could get the big spots off before I go in for the little spots. Okay, we're going to be done with that. Not real happy with this one. This one right there. I don't want it to go anywhere. I don't like that one. And now I've smeared some others. Okay, but I do want to do this. I'm going to get the indigo. And I'm going to kind of do the same with that. Oops, I got a lot of paint on there. Does that work better? A little bit. Okay. I like it. Now, we're going to go back. We're going to let this one dry. And we're going to go back to our sunset. Let's pull that back because it should be dry by now. All right, now we need to figure out what the best placement is for this one. I want some of that color. From all over. I'm kind of thinking maybe there. Do you guys like that? Wish that line was a little straighter though. I can put this sideways, it won't matter. I'll just make the line move. I like this yellow in here though. It's really pretty. I think that's it right there. All right, so my hands are filthy. Let's see if I can get some of that off so I don't get it all over my product. Baby wipes. Perfect. These are kind of dry though. All right, so here we go. Put some glue on here. I haven't used this glue. I'm going to assume that I won't be able to just yet until I smoosh it down with the pin. You guys doing great today? It's going to be a work day for me today. I was off yesterday. I got all kinds of adulting done. I feel good about it. Wish I had another day, but I've got 2 days of work and then I'll be off again. So I'm hoping I can make some more videos because I feel like I've been slacking lately. And I do apologize. I know some of you really count on me posting my videos as often as I do because I try to post every day. Just sometimes it doesn't work out, but I'm not on any particular schedule. I just post as much as I can. I try to get you guys some quality content, but most of all, you know, I'm just crafting and enjoying myself. And that's the most, you know, that's for me, that's what it's about, is enjoying ourselves and, you know, being creative and using that creative energy. So if I can encourage you to do the same, then we're all winning. You know, I don't do a lot of tutorials, but I'm hoping that you guys will learn stuff from what I do. And enjoy the haul videos. I enjoy the haul videos too. I know you guys do. And these Temu dyes are no exception. I'm really enjoying them. I can't wait to use some more of them. So you guys, if you want to see some more of those, if you want to see the haul, make sure to check those videos out. But I will be using these die cuts, you know, a few at a time here and there, and show you how they turn out, or tell you if they didn't. You know, I don't like to give you false hope when you're purchasing things like that. I like to be honest. I have been offered money for some of my reviews, and I have turned it down because they wanted me to do it a certain way. And I'm like, no. Or they want me to review a product I wouldn't even use. It's like, why would I do that? Well, they've offered to pay me money and just, you know, I can give away the product because they know. She actually said, I know you don't need this. I know you don't have this, but I'll pay you $10 commission to review it on your channel. And then you can just give the product away. No. No, because I can't review a product by looking at it or holding it in my hands. That's not a review. What am I going to do with it? I can't use it, and that's kind of, you know, the idea, isn't it? But Temu has not done that. That's a different company. Temu's actually been awesome, you guys. In my opinion, in my experience, I've had great experience with them. So I've enjoyed doing their hauls, and I've enjoyed their product, and I wouldn't say so otherwise. All right, so here we go. I love it. Do you guys love it? I think it's beautiful. This is a gorgeous die. I think that there's a lot that can be done with this die. I'm doing a very simple card today, but I think there's a lot that can be done, and I'll need to think about that a little bit, how else I would use it. Maybe you guys have some ideas too, but we can put a sentiment on here. I'm thinking, you know, maybe not that one. I was thinking maybe the red one with these colors. Maybe that. Is that too red? This one might be pretty. Something like that. Might just be too big. Might be too big. But I could take the circle off and just use the words too. Ooh, what about this one? I like that one better. The background is more of the dominant feature when I do it that way. Let's do that. I was gonna use this one for the other, but where's my, I had my pokey tool. Where did it go? My new pokey tool, and I just picked that up with my wet fingers. Oh, you guys, I'm a hot mess. What can I say? I have 2 pokey tools on this desk. Can't find either one. Oh, there's another one. I found one, but I'm already using this. Like I say, if you can't use it in a minute, it wasn't meant to be. I'm not going to go searching for things. There we go. Okay. There's always a solution, right? Now I could, and probably should pop this up a little bit, but I'm afraid that the happy birthday would be weak if I do. The best thing I could have done, knowing that, I cut it out of foam first, probably. But since I haven't done that, I think I'm just going to glue it straight on, which is really eating at me. Can you tell? It's eating at me. I don't want to glue it just straight on. Maybe I can strategically place some foam. Let's try it. I think if I cut it in pieces that I can work with, and I think if I peel this tape off, it will bend a little bit easier. This is itty bitty foam. I'm not a big fan of using this foam, but it serves its purpose, obviously, because none of my other foams would have been able to do this. I could cut it up in itty bitty tiny pieces, but I think this will work. We'll just kind of go right around the outside, and I'll see if there's some strategic places I can put it on the words to help that alleviate some, because I'm afraid that it'll sag if I don't kind of put some under the words. There we go. For it not being my favorite tape, I have used this a lot. This roll is shrinking. All right, it has come in handy for sure. Okay, so there's that. Now let's see if we can put, even if I put just little chunks of it here and there. Whoop, almost lost that one. This is where learning how to use those tweezers would be a great plus. Because, yeah, because this is tiny. That's the sticky side. Put it right there. Put this one maybe right there. Wow, is it gonna show? A little bit, but I can trim it. I can do it. Did that work? My word. Literally, my word. Okay, well, that's something. And then it'll be easier on the top one. You guys, just cut it out of foam. You'll avoid all this. It'd be so much easier. And then this one I can put here. I made it too big, but that's okay because I can use that piece too. Goodness. Okay, we can put this on the H maybe, or the A. We'll put it on the A. That will help. Okay, let's take the little papers off of those. See how it turns out. Oh, that one didn't want to stay down, huh? I'm not left-handed. I can't get the tape off because I'm not left-handed. I can't grab it. Or maybe I just can't grab it. Maybe it's too small. There it goes. Oh my gosh. I can see it. I can feel it. There we go. There. All right. Oops. Brought that one back with me. Where did it go? Where's it supposed to go? I forgot. Here. Why not? All right. Happy birthday. Somebody better appreciate this card, huh? Yeah, I think that was a really good choice to use that color. And a really good choice to try to pop that up at least a little bit. It made a difference. Not a huge difference, but I think it'll help it keep it from being too floppy or saggy. So I really like that. Now, the next thing we would do is put it on a base. We're gonna go ahead and do that because the other one is still drying a bit. And if it's not dry when we're done with the base, then I'm gonna go ahead and dab it up because it doesn't need to be that. Doesn't need to take forever, that's for sure. Darn it. How about a gray behind here? Would this be pretty? I think I'd like a different color. Maybe something green is too bright. Green, that's too bright. I should have pulled this before, I know. That's too bright. Pink, no. Red, no. Blue, no, not that blue. Too different. What about this blue? Would this be pretty? This one. Is that too blue? With that purple? What do you guys think? I think I like the gray better than that. It's just matted like that. I wish I had more of this purple, but I don't know that I do. Because I think I put that behind there. Let me see. Maybe. Is one of these it? Maybe it's that one. Is that it? It's awful close if it's not. That's nice. I think I'll go there and maybe put the gray around it. The gray is too much, isn't it? Let's see what we've got. I can make the card gray, this gray. I like that. Okay, we're gonna do it that way. We're gonna take this gray out of the picture. We are going to glue this gray or purple or pink, whatever color this is. It's gonna be our background. This and this can go over here. This can go over here. Out of the way. Let's figure out, this is, die cut is 3 3/4 by 5.5. 3 3/4. So 4 by 5 and, what did I say? 5.5, so 5 3/4. So 3 3/4 is what I want. No, I want 4 by 5 3/4. Sorry. 4 by 5 3/4. 4 by 5 3/4. Look at me making more scraps. What in the world? Okay. Now, I also want to use this. Is that the same width? It's the same width. We might as well use this little one because we're going to prop this up. A little bit higher. Give it some depth and shadow as well. Using stuff up around here, that's good news. That is one thing about me, you guys. I'm always trying to clean up and organize, and I tend to bring things in faster than I can do that. So, you know, it's constant. It's constant. I'm not trying to look like a craft hoarder. I'm not, I promise. Even though some days I really do. Chloe walks in and she walks right back out. She's like, yeah, I can't. I'm like, I know. I know. But it's my room. It doesn't matter. And I pretty much most of the time know where things are, except, you know, Grandma's quilts, and I go to show you Grandma's quilts. And like my metallic paint, watercolor paints. Actually, I know where my metallic watercolor paints are, because if they're not in here, I know exactly where they are. They're in my living room, and that's too far to walk while I've got you on video, and I'm not gonna stop and start. So, you know, I just don't, like I said, if I can't find it within a minute, I don't need it. Just don't. Find something else. It changes the course of my projects sometimes, but that's how it is. I have most of the things I need regularly right around me so I can reach them. And come on now. But I kind of try to stick to that. If I have to dig for stuff, I'm not going to. I'm just going to find another way to do it. Like my Christmas stuff is up. I'm not going to probably do Christmas because it's up, and I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go dig it out to work on it. I put it away because I didn't intend to. All right, so I'm going to place this as evenly as I can. Excuse my head if I've been in the way. There, I love it. Okay, now that offset actually helps too, that if this isn't the same color as that, and I don't think it is, it actually sets it apart a little bit and makes it stand out. So it's going to just add that extra color and depth, and I love it. I wish I had a little bit of tape right underneath that H or that A. I'm half tempted to just glue that part down, but then it'll definitely be saggy. So I won't. All right, now this card base is 5 3/4 by 4. So I want to go to 6 by 4 1/4. So 6 and 4 1/4. So 4 1/4 twice, because I'm going to fold it this way. 4 1/4 is going to be 8 1/2, and that's exactly what this is, isn't it? So I don't have to do that. 8 1/2, so I don't have to cut it that way. What did I say this was? 5 3/4. So this needs to go to 6. I can do that. And then this is going to fold half this way. Gosh, that looks narrow. I don't know if I did that right. I think I did. Did I do it right? I did. Look how pretty that is. You guys, we've made a really pretty card. Okay, now I'm going to use some of that tape runner again, if I can find it, because I had it and I want to use it up. there it is. That was easy. It says top, so I know that's the top. This might not have been the best choice. I think I have like 3 more of these somewhere here in this basket. I have a basket full of adhesives on my desk. So when I need something sticky, that's where I go. I think I have more of those in there. Okay, so there's our card. Why is that? Little splinters on there. All right, there's our card. It's beautiful. I love it. I hope you guys do too. Let's finish up this other one. I think that turned out fantastic. Let's finish this other one. It's not completely dry. That's okay because we have paper towels. And I'm going to go ahead and dab it. And I do need to step over to my die cut machine to use this other die, and I'll show you what we're going to do with this one. All right, give me just a moment here. Now what I'm going to do is take this one and I'm going to cut it like this so that all these holes will pop through. That's the plan. Let's see how it works. Let's see how it works. Talk amongst yourselves. It'll be just a moment here. I'm going to run this through. I'm going to pass it through once and then twice. And I think just because I've been having problems with my mat, I think I'm going to do it again, a third and fourth, really quick, just to make sure I've given it all the pressure that it needs, hopefully to cut. And let's see how this one turns out. I need that black piece of paper right there. Here we go. Ooh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Now, to get this out, should be easy actually. Look at that. All the little holes in there. Are they going to pop out easy? They are. Nice. I need one of those tools. I've been watching people use those little tools that roll over it. They look so cool. And I was like, that might be really helpful because I'd probably tear fewer die cuts. I wouldn't have to poke them out like this, even though they're, you know, they're obviously cut and cut well. I'm still having to poke them out. That little wire brushy thing would probably just roll them right out of there. I wouldn't have to fuss with it, right? Do you guys use those things? Have you used them? If so, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think of them. I wonder if Temu has those. Not that that's the only place I shop, mind you, but I wonder if they do. I'll have to look around and see. But I think it would be worth the investment for sure. This is turning out cool. Even though those big old yellow splatters were big, I think it's turning out with a nice effect. And I think it's going to be really pretty with the metallic behind it. And I think I'm going to use the gold. I think I am. Come on. Come on, come on. Anybody have a better way to do this without that wire thingy? Because I used watercolor paper, it's a bit thicker than regular paper. And like I said, it did cut really well. I can actually see lines all the way through. It's just poking them out. Well, that one might not have cut that well. this is fun. I may have to edit this. So let's see, what else can I talk to you about? I'm on grandma duty this week with the lizards downstairs, and plant duty. I think I'm failing the plants right now, Chloe, to be honest. I need to go downstairs and check her ones in the window. So I watered some of them, but I forgot to water the rest. So I need to check on those. I was supposed to do, let's see, she had me on yard duty as well, but I went and bought the hose, but then it rained yesterday, so I didn't bother. And I think it's raining this morning. It is raining this morning. I just peeked outside to verify. And just a bit, not too bad. So I don't think I'll need to worry about the hose today. Still, which is great, because I'm going to work and, you know, don't feel like it. I didn't mean to tear all that. And let's see, hopefully I did water her favorite plant, so of course I think they're all her favorite. Those are her babies. She's kind of like a little jungle down there. She has picked out a wedding dress, you guys. I'm so excited for her. She has picked out a wedding dress, and it's just, they're going to the courthouse, so it's nothing, you know, it's not the traditional wedding dress. That's what they want to do. They wanted to go to the court. They don't want to have a big ceremony. We're all from out of state, and it would be really hard to get everybody here. So they just decided to get married. They want to get married on their anniversary that they met. And so it's a work day. So they're going during lunch break. And so it's just going to be a simple ceremony. Most of their friends and family live out of state, Utah, Texas, California. So it would be really hard to get people to come out for that, you know, especially midweek. So that's what their plan was. I wanted to do some kind of reception or something, but they said, no, we're good. Okay. Alrighty. Here we go. Boy. I think these will just pop out really easy with regular paper. It's just, you know, my paper is still a little bit damp, and, you know, it's watercolor paper, so it's really thick and fibrous. As you can tell, I'm tearing it in the back in layers, just coming off. So I got to see, you know, I got my fish and his snail, Rocky and Bullwinkle. I'm gonna laugh every time I say that. And then I ended up with the little slider turtle baby. And I was getting worried because I thought that the worms that I put in there, because I put mealworms in, his head is so tiny, you guys. I mean, he can't be, I don't know. Isis was here last night. She told me that she thinks he's probably just maybe a couple weeks old, and I think she's right. He's so small, and I just don't know, you know, exactly how to care for him. So I've been putting some dried bloodworms in there for him. And I researched that said that they're good for them. And then I have these tiny mealworms that Chloe got for her lizards. But I had got them some super worms, and she had some super worms also. So I traded her my super worms for her mealworms. So I've been giving him those, or giving Bob those. I named her finally. I decided on Loretta Roberta is her name, but I'm going to call her Bob. And Bob, I wasn't sure if she was eating or not, because I couldn't find the worms, but she's so scared. She'll go hide behind a rock. So I had to put the rock in the middle of the tank so she won't get stuck. I don't know how strong she is yet, you know, or what to expect. She's so small. And so I put the rock in the middle of the tank so she can hide behind it if she's scared, but she can't lodge herself behind in between that and anything else. And she can't tip it over. It's too heavy for that. So I made sure that she's safe in there, and I made sure that the water is just deep enough. She can swim in it, but she can reach from her tippy toes and get her head out of the water, so she can stand up and breathe if she needs to. And then I slanted half the tank so she can actually crawl up onto an embankment, and gave her a little basking rock that she fits on very nicely. And I haven't seen her really on that. I did see her on it when I came home. I saw her jump off of it, so I know she has been on it, but I haven't got to. She's not relaxed enough yet. You know, when they're scared, they want to hide, and hiding in the water is what they do. So, and behind the rock. So, you know, I can see her. And I couldn't really. I thought I saw casings for the worms that I put in there, but I wasn't certain. So today I finally saw her actually eating, which was great. You know, she's getting a little less nervous, a little more comfortable. I think she's starting to know she's safe. And so that's progress. I'm really excited about that. I just wanted to see her eat. And at this stage, they're carnivorous, so they don't eat plants or stuff really at this age. They just want bugs and worms, I guess. So that movement in the tank, I think, helped. I've got some kale in there just in case she wants something, or in case she tries to eat it or hide under it. I don't know. They're itty bitty pieces, so she's not really going to be able to hide in it. But I thought I'd tear them up, and you know, so she could get a bite full or whatever. I just don't know that she's going to do that, and that's okay. You know, as long as she's eating the worms, I'm happy. And I did put one of the pellets in that the lady gave me, that I guess the breeder gave her. What a hot mess. That whole situation kind of irritates me. They're too small. They shouldn't be sold at this age. They're going to be, you know, people, it's going to be hard to take care of them and stuff. You just, what do they eat? What do they do? You know, but that's okay. She's safe now, and I've got her set up good. I can't wait to show her to you. I want to wait till she gets a little more comfortable, because I'm trying not to scare her. I'm just in a phase of don't scare her. Let her know she's all right. All right, this turned out pretty cool. Thanks for sticking with me if you did. If you fast forwarded, I'm not mad. I was just chattering. But I'm going to put this over the gold. See how that works out? And I'm going to leave a tiny trim of that around the outside of it. And we're going to put it on a black card. So this is going to be 3 3/4 by 5. So 3 3/4 by 5. So 4 by 5 1/4. 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm not feeling the need to prop this one up, because that would be really hard to do. We're just going to glue it down. I think that's nice. I think it's nice. Did I measure that wrong? It looks a little... So 4 by 5 1/4. Yeah, that's right. Okay. We'll just glue this one. So yeah, I'll show you the turtle soon. Just want her to be comfortable and, you know, start to understand, you know, what she needs. And I've been trying to do some research, different videos and different people that take care of them. And Isis is going to add me to some of her groups and on Facebook that talk about, you know, taking care of these little critters and giving them the best lives they can, because that's what I want. I mean, I wouldn't go to a pond and take the turtle out, but this little turtle didn't have a home. It's already been done. It's already here in the world. So let's make it comfortable and have a good life. It was not something I'd planned for sure, but I'll take it on. I'm a softie that way. All right, let's see. This is going to be really pretty. There's a little piece of white paper in there. See if I can get that out without messing up the gold underneath it. Oh, shoot. Peel it up and out. If I hold it in the same place, I might be okay. This turned out really beautiful. Oh, there's another one. No. Come on, my glue's gonna want to stick now. I can't keep peeling it up. I'm not left-handed. There we go. Yeah, I like that. I could have even gone darker with it, but this is really pretty. There, I like it a lot. Okay, now I think we're gonna put this one on black. Yep. Okay, so 4 1/4 is gonna be 8.5 again. It's gonna be the same size, isn't it? 5.5. I want 5.5 here. That last one is 6, but we're gonna do 5.5. That's because it had a different, I don't know. Is that right? I hope that's right. Yeah, that's good. I like it. Okay. We've made 2 cards today, you guys. These are actually very nice, I think. Oops, let's use that tape again. Let's use it up. Use it up. It's not about the tape being, it's not that I don't like the tape. I just don't like using tape. And I might change my mind, you know. If I get used to it, maybe I'll change my mind about it. But it's just not my favorite. I want to go more circles, or it's denser up on that side, so I think I'm gonna put that to the top. And the stick is good. I'm sure it'll come off my mat okay. There, that's beautiful. Now, what can we do? What should we do for our sentiment? I want to use the happy birthday ones again. Do I have? I was going to use that purple one, and now I can't. So what else? Blue? No. This blue? That one might be nice. Not red. Pink? Too bright. Well, I don't know. Maybe not, because I don't want to put something on there I'm not going to like. But this one might actually be okay. What do you think? You guys think that one's okay? Happy birthday. And we'll just glue it down. Oh, you know, I have that circle sitting on my desk. That might be nice. You know what I can do? I have an idea. Okay, so where'd that skinny tape go? Is that the one? Nope, that's not the one. There it is. We're gonna pop this up. This is gonna be good. Give this one some dimension too. I really do have a hard time with flat cards. I feel like if we're gonna go through all this trouble, we might as well just pop them up and make them pretty. You know, finish it. I know flat cards mail better, but you know, again, if we're gonna go to all this trouble, make it a piece of art. Why not? Somebody is going to appreciate it. There. then we're going to put this other tape under this one. And pop it up. And I don't have to do the middle on this one, on this, because we're going to glue it onto the black one. Yes, we are. At least partially. Okay, we're going to turn this over, put that in the middle-ish. You know what? I have another idea. Check this out. My ideas. Okay, but this is a good one. Hang with me. Hang with me here. Just a moment. I think. Oh shoot! I just glued that to the table. That's. Oh! Wait, that's a problem though. I can get it off the table, but I need that to stick. Go. Sort of. Watch this. Shoot. I can fix it. Doggone it. All right. And I didn't even rip it. That's awesome. Okay. That needs to stick there. That needs to go back where I put it. Don't make me force you, dude. Okay. Is that the same size? No, but it's perfect. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. This way. And then top. That's not going to work. We'll just do this. All right, you guys, this took a little longer than I intended, but I think we have yet another gorgeous card. Once this is right where I want it, I'm going to go ahead and press these down and seal the deal. I love how that turned out. Love it. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me. We've got two gorgeous cards here. Fun birthday cards using those Temu dies. I'll have the links to those in the description box. I think they turned out fantastic. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you all have a fantastic day. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks again. Have a great one. Bye-bye.